Let's go get him, Rocky.
Hey, get out there.
Hey, nothing's over. Just get me a podcast.
Welcome to Samurai Movie Jam. It's an auditory upper if you're down in the dumps. They love some solid lowbrow humor. If you don't, then you can fist their bums.
Oh.
Dave and Brian are ready to go with some blue-collar movie commentary. The slide whistle is ready to slide. So, go long! We're talking Project Hail Mary! God dang!
Someday we're going to have to go back just to the normal one that we always had, the normal intro. These are so fun to do.
Look, dude, everyone out there, you don't have to love the rest of this show, but the intros are worth showing up for. If nothing else, the rest of our show might just start sucking, but the intros have only moved up since this has started. That was fantastic. Again.
So fun.
So great. God dang. Welcome to Samurai Movie Jam for Project Hail Mary.
Well, thanks. I'm happy to be here.
Hey, I'm happy to have you again. This is going to be the non-spoiler review of this movie. We're just a podcast where we sit here, talk about new movies, crap in our lives. It's just two dudes talking movies. Reach out to us at samuraimoviejam@gmail.com, Facebook, Instagram, TalkTick, everything. We're on all that stuff. Message us on there. We talk to you. We will respond until we get far bigger. I think we're at like 240 some subscribers on Facebook right now.
Nothing is super overly impressive.
No.
Help us out.
Yeah,
Go give
help
us a
us out.
follow.
Let's
That's the
get
best
bigger.
way for us to grow.
We
And
want to get to 1,000 by
tomorrow.
January of 2027. I don't think it'll happen, but you never know. We're going to do a spoiler review of this on the BMR Patreon.
BMR stands for Bad Movies Rule.
Right.
If you didn't know, that's where we started this whole thing. We were on their feed for a while. The guy who runs that, the host, James, gave us our own wings to let us fly on our own feed, but we still have our extra content on their Patreon. So subscribe to BMR, Bad Movies Rule, on Patreon to get some extra jam of this one.
Absolutely. But also, did you know space smells like burnt steak? Apparently, after returning from spacewalks, astronauts report that their suits smell like seared steak, welding fumes, or gunpowder. And my reaction to that is, were you burning?
Right?
Is it hot out there? Are you sure you weren't on fire or being slow roasted out there?
Yeah.
God dang.
I'm not sure I wouldn't like that, though.
Well,
Smelling
if I lived,
sizzling steak.
I guess I can't believe that's not like a cologne or something.
Sizzling steak.
Yeah. What are you
By
wearing?
Samurai Movie
oh,
Jam.
it's my Sizzler. Oh, the Sizzler. It's the medium rare.
You do kind of get food fumes on you sometimes. Like,
Yeah.
especially if there's like Saturday early morning basketball games I got to go to with the kids, and I walk in that thing reeking of bacon. I know I do. I don't care.
I hate it so much.
When you do or when other people do?
When I do. When I go to breakfast or I go to something like that. Subway sticks to you like a wet diaper. How is the smell of bread and processed meat so stinky?
Almost all fast food places.
Yeah.
There's no way you could sneak into your house after getting McDonald's without your wife knowing you got McDonald's.
Yeah, and you know
I don't do that. I don't like McDonald's. Please don't judge me.
It's just one chicken nugget a month. I got another fat guy report after this, so remind me to tell you what that is. Bars. There's some bars that have fried food, and their kitchen is behind the bar, so the fryers are just in your mouth. When you leave those bars, you stink like a French fry that's wrapped in burnt hair.
Yeah.
It's the worst. Hate it. And then you got to go home. And remember when people used to be able to smoke in bars and how bad you smelled after you got home from the bar and whatever?
Yeah.
You had to change and shower if you wanted that off of you. But anyways, restaurants, I hate when I walk out of El Beso and I go home and I smell like chips and salsa. God damn it.
That sounds great to me.
Well, I love to eat it. It's great when it's there, but then you leave and you stink.
Ashley's so observant of it. If we make breakfast before she has to go coach or whatever, she's like, I gotta change.
Oh, jeez.
I don't want to walk in smelling like bacon. Or
Why?
onions
People
or
would love
whatever.
that.
Right?
Yeah.
You walk in, there's like 5 people just pushing their noses up against you.
Coach Bacon's here. Coach Bacon's here.
Bacon! Where's the bacon? I smell bacon! Bacon, 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 bacon! There! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! No, 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 no! It's bacon!
Go Huffer before we go play.
Do you ever
Yes.
watch those little life hack videos?
Oh, yeah.
I love those things.
Some of them. Some of them seem pretty stupid.
One of them has changed my life.
Whoa.
Because I did not know this. Did you know on the side of your saran wrap or aluminum foil things, there's little tabs you push in to keep the tube inside the box?
Yes, but I learned that from a video on the internet.
Yes!
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my gosh, my life is changed for the I've been changed for the better. You used to be trying to pull out that saran wrap. You have extra fingers on top of the tube to kind of try to hold it in.
Yeah.
Now,
No
tab
longer.
1, tab 2. Whoop.
Yeah. Everything's
Life
changed.
Changed. When I'm wrapping up the sandwiches I make on a hamburger bun or whatever for the kids for lunch, so easy.
There's been a number of those that I've used in my life. Straws through strawberries to get the stem out.
Dude, we just went to AMC to watch this movie.
Oh, yeah.
And it's one of those theaters that has
The worst butter system in life.
we normally go to Marcus Theaters.
Yes.
In southeastern
We
Wisconsin.
sure do. Thank you, Mr. Marcus.
Oh gosh, that Mr. Marcus
movie.
is the worst part of the movie experience. Having to watch his little commercials.
Unless you're listening, we love your theaters and would love to be sponsored by them.
But we went to AMC because we wanted to see this in IMAX, and we'll talk about more of that later. But they have the system where they hand you a full bucket of dry popcorn.
Right. Here's your fart corn. Make it better. Here's salt
Good luck.
and a butter pump. But it's so full, all you can do is butter the top.
Yeah.
And at some point in my life, I saw a hack where you can take a straw and put it in the spigot of the butter thing.
Yeah.
Slam the straw into the popcorn, and then you get butter kind of in the middle.
Yeah.
I think what it more does is shoots a jet of butter to the bottom of the bucket
You
to
kept
make
looking.
to make it a greasy on the bottom, and then you put it on your pants and you lift it up and whoop, heat on me. So, and yeah, I was holding it with the bottom of my
Constantly, yeah.
hand and constantly looking like, I know you're going to piss on me, you goddamn bucket.
I asked, I said, should I get a cup? We'll get some extra butter to like kind of put it in the middle. And you're like, no, not worth that. But I always salt as I go down that thing.
Yeah.
And I didn't ask for an extra cup of salt, which I normally do. So I just grabbed the damn salt shaker and brought it into the theater.
You did and put it in there. Did you put it back?
No.
Oh, you took it home?
No, I put it in the guy who had seat 13 next to us. I just put it in his cup holder.
Oh, I see. So they think he took it.
They're going to be like, I'm going to look up who had seat H13.
Yes. It's the perfect crime. We got away scot-free. See you later, coppers. You'll never stop us from sodium.
Hey,
That's
what's
great.
your fat guy moment?
My part of the world has become a KFC desert, and there's not one close to me at all.
There's one on your way here.
There's one on my way to and from here.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to get it, but I want to eat it at home. But it's kind of, I've got a half-hour drive to get to where we podcast. So I had the brilliant idea last time we did this. If I turn on my seat heater,
Oh, jeez.
put this chicken on it, it might keep it slightly warmer until I get home. And it worked pretty good.
Oh, boy.
So
You
now
put it in the
I'm like,
warmer of your
let me
car.
just put it on my warming seat. Fat, so fatty, McFat, fat. Do you have seat warmers in this truck? No, I have a KFC burner in there. What do you mean?
This is my warming window.
This is my warming seat for my food.
Until I
nom nom.
until I expedite it into the home to eat. Yeah.
And there's
We need a
somebody
runner.
sitting here that's like, oh yeah, man, I've been doing that.
Yeah,
forever."
someone else
Or-
is smarter already.
Yeah, exactly. But
Don't do that with ice cream. You just need an air fryer, man. You have an air fryer, don't you?
yeah, but then you got to put it in there. It's a lot of work. They got to take.
By the time I get home, that's 30 minutes of torture smelling this thing.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have another 5 minutes to
I just hang my
crisp
head out
this
the
up.
window so I don't smell it or smell like it when we get back.
Perfect. Should we talk some movies?
Yeah.
It's finger licking good.
Before we get into what movies we've been watching, we got to find out what's Dave's button.
What's Dave's button for today?
Amaze, amaze, amaze. Amaze, amaze, amaze.
Amaze.
It's going to be hard maybe for people that haven't seen the movie to know what that is. It's Rocky, the alien that you've heard talking in promos and everything else saying, amaze, 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 because that's what he does when he's happy is
And excited, yep.
excited or something went well, is he says,
Amaze.
It's hard to find one for this episode, but I think that'll work well. The other thing was going to be fist my bump, and I was like, I don't know, it's kind of like a one-time joke, so that's why I put it in the intro instead. What have we been watching?
Well, buckle up, because I got a list. The first thing I want to talk about here is Neighbors on HBO, which isn't a movie. It's a TV show, or like a series show.
Oh, I thought it was like Seth Rogen and Zac Efron.
No.
Not that Neighbors.
No, it's a show on HBO about every episode is a different set of neighbors that hate each other.
Oh, so is it like reality?
Yeah.
Oh.
And the reasons they hate each other, like their yards or this person's on my property line or whatever, that's one thing. And I guess that's fine that they're fighting. But the people that they find, I don't know how they do it. They are the craziest people you've ever seen.
Me in the face with an aardvark.
And it's not just like my neighbor is annoying because he's mad at me about my yard. It's like, no, not only that, but she used to be a porn star sex worker, or he runs a super popular Dungeons and Dragons YouTube channel, or on down the list. And it's so interesting. Just, the fight between those two is one thing, but the history between them and then how big of freaks these people are. It's like, dang, HBO, how do you find them? And then how do they agree for you to come and just film their lives? And the last episode I saw was peak. Usually they do two different sets of neighbors. This last one was just one neighbor who was a nudist living in San Diego. And all of his neighbors were mad at him, obviously, because he had his old man balls and butt out in his driveway while he's doing his stationary bike out there. And everybody's like, put some clothes on, as they drive past his house. And he's like, fuck you. Yeah, and so he goes to Florida, hooks up with this super young girl at this nudist colony in Florida, and it's the cringiest thing you've ever seen. Go watch it. If you aren't watching it and you have HBO Max, go watch it. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
I'm not doing it.
And whether it's Chimp Crazy or this or a couple other shows they've had on there about like Renaissance fairs and stuff, I don't know how they find these people, but I'm so happy they do because they bring such joy to my life. They make me feel so very normal, even with chicken on my seat.
Yes, he rode his stationary bike in the driveway?
He puts a stationary bike out in his driveway and rides it in a yellow thong and nothing else on.
Well, at least he has a thong on.
Well, I guess.
I thought
But
if he was
still-
naked riding a stationary bike.
No, it's not.
First of all, that's not good for you, probably.
Probably some
Still, the thong's not helping much.
No, his butt ain't helping at all. Yeah, he.
That's barely nudist and more exhibitionist.
It is.
Yeah.
Is what I said.
Oh, no. It is not.
No. Or.
Amaze.
But every time I watch it, show it's
Amaze.
because I feel so great afterwards. At least I'm not them.
I threw on The Martian again.
Oh, right. I was going to watch that.
It is a great lead up to watch Project Hail Mary, but the reason I did it is I was so excited for Project Hail Mary. And I was telling Ashley why, and she's like, well, I never saw The Martian. And I said, that is what we're watching it. We're doing it. You got to see it.
Yep.
She didn't seem all that excited, but we watched it together, and she even said, that was way better than I expected it to be.
Right.
I think I was like, you expected some like nerdy sci-fi thing, and it's way more than that. It is nerdy sci-fi, but it's like, I don't know, cool hipster nerdy sci-fi. I don't know how to explain it. It has some special sauce on it from these guys that make it so much cooler.
Those are all very good points. But consider this. I'd get to fly around like Iron Man.
I think it's the actors that end up in these.
That's
movies
true too. That helps a bit.
Yep.
The other thing I threw on
And they
was,
drink out of beakers.
oh, that's right. So we know they're smart.
Right. Exactly.
If you like that gig, please listen to previous episodes where we talked about being smart and drinking
We're
out of
working
beakers.
on Samurai Movie Jam branded beakers now. that we
Yeah,
can
someone
sell.
asked for it.
I know.
That's so funny. The other thing I threw on with the fam, just the boys. They were paying, and I said, hey, I'm going to throw on a movie for us to watch while we're doing this. I threw on the first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles from
The
like
live action one?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, great.
Wicked! Delicious! Omega!
I have always liked Cowabunga.
Drew said, that Splinter looks awful. He looks like a skunk or a beaver or something.
I made a funny.
And Dax added, yeah, maybe a chipmunk. And I was like, you guys, you're grounded. Go to your room. and I haven't seen them for 4 days.
Yeah, well, that's what they deserve. Who are you to talk shit about their man?
That's my Splinter.
That's right.
I've seen yours. He's animated.
Yeah.
He looks way stupider than
Jackie
this one.
Chan was there. That Splinter looked terrible with his afro and stuff. But
I like
there
that
are
movie, though.
there are cooler Splinters in different animated shows. But yeah, that one was a big puppet. And
But I mean to say he doesn't look like a rat?
Oh, no.
He looks like a rat.
Gnawing, eating f***ing rat.
What skunks are you looking at?
Yeah.
My kids are so stupid.
look, all kids are stupid. It's not their fault. They just look at stuff and they go, "That looks old and dumb."
Hey, after I pass away and you guys listen to this, I just want you to know that I was joking.
Right? No, he wasn't.
Oh, dang.
I'm not. You're all dumb. Even if I'm dead, I still think you're dumb.
Kids are stupid.
I'm floating above you as a ghost going, "You're an idiot."
Next thing on your list?
Next thing on my list is Whiplash.
Ooh, it's on my list to watch again because I think I'm going to draw a scene from that. I love that movie.
This is one of those movies that I saw a long time ago and went, that's fine. And then watched it as an older person and went, holy shit, that's great.
It is a good movie.
Miles Teller is so damn good in that movie, and so is J. Jonah Jameson. I never realized the end scene where it's like, "F you, no, f you," and then they both kind of come together and like, we're gonna make something real cool. Yeah,
Respect,
right?
Just in the just the look in his eye, like
Yeah, and
right.
the chaos of that last contest when he gets hit by the truck and all that stuff and whatever. It's an intense movie and it's really good, and you feel for him when that girl is like, "Oh, can my boyfriend come?" It's like, "Oh, you idiots!" If you haven't seen Whiplash, go do it. Good gravy.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay.
I might have something smart to say. So the reason why watching Whiplash is smart, is because the same director of Ryan Gosling's first astronaut movie, which would be The First Man. He also directed La La Land with Ryan Gosling.
Okay. He likes him.
He must, yeah. But that guy directed like 10 Cloverfield Lane, The First Man, La La Land, Whiplash. I watched First Man so I could see Ryan Gosling as an astronaut before we went and saw this one.
Right.
And I was holding my breath from the jump, just puckering my butt.
Why?
It just starts off so exciting.
Yeah.
He's in like this little rickety, almost plane flying out into space just to be up there a little bit. And then he like bounces off the atmosphere so he can't turn back down and starts floating up. And it's just like real intense right away.
In an airplane?
It's almost like an airplane is what it looks like. It's one of the first, it's like they're testing things out.
Oh, okay.
And then after that scene, it's like overall just really slow, real slow,
Boo.
and artsy fartsy shots. And like if you get motion sickness, do not watch this movie because it's tons of like he's in trouble in this aircraft, spin, shaky, 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 shaky. And it's like, okay. It's a lot of just like artsy fartsy kind of shots. Everyone is great in it. Part of the problem might be that it's a story about something someone did. Mm-hmm. And I know what happened.
Based on a true story, right?
I know what, it's Neil Armstrong.
Oh, okay.
I know what Neil Armstrong did and what we're told that he did, right? So you go ahead and say he didn't land on the moon. I don't care. I'm telling you what the movie is and what we're told. You know, he goes to the moon and he comes back home. So when they spend so much time trying to build tension and that things aren't going to work well for him, I go, can you just get to it? Because I know he lands and I know he comes home. That's one of the reasons it kind of feels slow too.
This is why Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter is so great, is because if Neil Armstrong would have gotten to the moon and there would have been a monster up there that he had to fight, this is what really happened up there. I'm going to tell you guys the true story, and they make it like all, oh God, what's he going to do? And everyone thinks it's this space thing, and then a face hugger flies out of the ground when he gets up there. People would have been like, what are we watching? But it would have been cool for me. And that's... I don't know. I get what you're saying. Stakes are a thing, especially with true stories. It's why I don't watch them typically. Yeah, if it says based on a true story, I'm kind of like, well, you know what happens.
Well, based on a true story is fine. When it's a story about a person from history.
Yeah.
Like you don't like movies about like musicians that come out or so a biopic.
I might want to watch Michael because I did like Bohemian Rhapsody. I thought that was really good, but I didn't think it was good because, oh, wow, I learned a lot about this dude. It was like, oh, this is fun music with a lot of cool music in it that I remember, and I think Michael's going to be like that too.
And that's sort of my point, is a story about something that happened is different than a story about a person.
that
because the person, it's like, well, I get to learn more about their life and hear this music that I love. And like I love Ray. I love Rocket Man. I love those because I like the music and hear the story. Predator. Yeah. But when it's about something someone did and I know the outcome already, it's just sort of like, okay, well, there's not much more that I can get excited about, I guess. I don't know.
It's the prequel problem of stakes. I know what's going to happen to you. You can't die because you're in the next thing. Next for me is Teen Titans Go to the Movie.
Yeah.
Where has this been all my life?
Was this your first watch?
Oh, yeah.
What?
I was dying laughing for a lot of things in this movie, especially, I'm only going to say two things that I really cracked up at.
Yeah.
The first one was the hybrid Lion King DC Heroes thing.
Yeah.
When they start the hymna, I was like, that kind of sounds like Lion King.
Yeah.
And then seeing Superman lift his head up. Yeah. Like he's got grass in his mouth.
Like an elk?
Yeah.
Or like an antelope?
He goes flying around there, and Batman comes out and
Superheroes across the land. Check this out.
oh man, it was so great. And then the other thing was, okay, this movie's ending, and they're like, no, we got it. It's a movie. I have to talk to the audience, and there has to be a thing. And they're like, no, you can't do it. And when he jumps on the screen and goes, kids, ask your parents where babies come from. And then the movie ends. I was like, yeah, that's hilarious.
There's so much good about that movie.
Oh God, and that's
Mind
just
manipulation.
yeah, and all the songs in there.
It's an upbeat, inspirational song about life.
Yeah, dude.
My own movie song where Robin's singing about getting his own movie.
Crack an egg on it.
Dude, we said that all the time at home. I can't believe you just watched this movie.
I know. Adam says it all the time now. Like, what do you want to do? I'm going to draw some pictures on it. Okay. Crack an egg on it. Yeah, it's great. It was so good. So good. And I don't know. And our house has become Teen Titansville now. They're through 5-6 seasons of it now. And
Yeah, we've watched all of the Teen Titans Go.
yeah, Teen Titans Go, and then we watched the Teen Titans Go Meet the Teen Titans.
You did watch it. Okay.
We watched
It's pretty good.
But we watched that before we watched this one, and the mid-credit scene where the actual Teen Titans are like, hey, we need you guys or whatever. And then we went, oh, he's already saw that. I already know what happens. But yeah, so good, so fun, so cool for the kids. They've watched it 3 times since we watched it the first time.
I am baffled because I really thought you were like, we watched Teen Titans Go. I was like, oh, that's nice you watched that again. That's literally what I thought. I never saw it. First time.
Yeah, that was the first time.
Next on my list would be War Machine.
Hey, I watched that too. That's on my list.
Let's talk about it.
Okay, let's talk about it.
It was fun. I was in.
Oh, yeah.
His brother is Boomerang from Suicide Squad or Jack McClane from the Invincible Die Hard. And
I have never. This is the only note I have on this movie is I don't think I've ever seen he's gonna die.
Yes.
A more, well, that dude's dead scene in any movie ever, because when he comes out and they're all happy and the truck gets fixed and, okay, let's go join the Jimpy Jam. I was like,
he gonna die.
He gonna that dude dead.
The only thing I was gonna say to you is this guy's in it, and I wish he would have been in a little bit more of the movie. That's all.
Oh.
Yeah, just not to spoil the fact that he dies almost immediately.
Yeah, it happens in the first thing. Now, okay, Alan Richardson might be the best looking superhero / action movie body that maybe has ever been.
Yeah.
I mean, Arnold Schwarzenegger was great, but he was kind of like he's huge bodybuilder. Alan Richardson looks like a pretty agile, huge, good looking dude. That being said,
I see, and I know what you're going to say. Keep going.
His acting is just hard for me to deal with.
It's so funny because I know you feel that way. So as I watched this movie, I was really trying to judge him, and there was nothing that really made me go like, "Oh, gross."
Well, it's not an gross or that it's so blatant that I can't watch it, but it's also like, man, it doesn't seem great, and especially his angsty in this movie. He's very much like, I don't want to have any feelings, blah, blah,
Which
blah.
is actually a good character for him to play.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. But even that, it was like, oh, God, dude, I don't know. I can't
you got it in your head. You got it in your head.
It's in my head. And
I had the same thing with Keanu Reeves for a long time where I was like, oh my God, don't talk.
Yeah.
Don't talk.
I still have that with Keanu Reeves.
I know.
I am an FBI agent.
It hasn't left my head.
But I love all the Keanu Reeves movies.
Of course, and I'm going to keep watching this dude because he's so great. And
he was good
action
in
and whatever.
on Gentlemanly Warfare or whatever.
Because he was talking in an accent and barely had any lines.
But he was quirky and fun a little bit.
Yeah, and I guess maybe that would be the way to solve the problem is have him be a little quirky and not try to act normal. Because
a real person, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. And this might be my own thing, and we may get a bunch of comments about he's great, you're stupid, and that's fine.
We're always worried about comments. We never get any comments.
Well, I'm just saying maybe that'll happen, and
someday
this will be the thing where everybody tells me I'm full of shit. I probably am, but that being said, the movie is very fun. Very cool.
Oh, it was really, really fun.
Yeah.
One thing that bothered me is there's over 100 people, right? They're numbered. So you know that there's over 100. He's number 117 or whatever.
He's 81.
Okay. There was like a 111 or whatever.
Yeah. Ranger School had hundreds.
Yes.
Right.
And they slowly start peeling people away as they can't finish obstacles, can't pass these tests.
Yeah.
They're peeling away down to this core group. Mm-hmm. And dude, it should have been 12 he-men on this group. And I'm just saying men. I'm saying just badasses.
Right.
And it wasn't. It was a breakfast club of Rangers.
I thought the one guy was from Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, but he looked just like talked in a southern accent and the.
But you kind of agree. It's not that they weren't badasses, but like you expect them all to be Alan Richardson.
Yeah.
And he's really the only big badass.
Well, because he's also 3 feet taller than every other dude on the squad and about 2 feet wider. Who wouldn't follow that guy?
Yeah.
And how do you make anyone that's as... And then the other thing I didn't like, and this is small grape too, is his best buddy or the one person he kind of connects with through whatever ends up being a backpack for the whole movie. And I kind of wanted him to be more of them fighting together, not just like...
I'll help you.
I'm dragging you.
Yeah.
You hurt, right? Yeah.
But they're all set up for a sequel.
Oh, yeah. They're going to make one. The movie
It did
great.
really well, yeah. So I heard they were already going to make one. That's pretty cool.
Did you think there was more than one robot?
No, I thought there was one robot.
Oh, I thought there were two. I thought when he sees it in the distance, I thought, oh, is he talking to another one? But no. But yeah, it was good. It was fun.
The next thing that's on my list that I watched, Cold Storage.
Oh, you did watch it.
I watched it. There is an awesome setup. It jumps right away that they're in this desert town, and it shows you what the fungus can do right away.
Yeah.
Someone's infected, and they're in this suit, and then her eye pops. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
It sets it up so cool. It's really fun. Obviously, the virus gets out. They show this in the preview with the deer and all this stuff. Things being infected, people getting infected, super cool. The only thing that sucks is there's not a really great resolution, end fight. Like the ending just doesn't pay off. It's super cool beginning, middle, and then the end is like, oh, all right. Ah, damn it.
You felt like they ran out of film or something?
Yeah, no, I don't know. It was a weak ending. It's like we have this really cool premise, and here's what could happen, and I'm gonna end it. I don't know. Just do that.
Well, I still want to see it. I'll watch it and report what I thought.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you'll be like, no, I thought it was cool, but I just thought it could be more.
I think that happens a lot. Is they feel like the ending is the hard part, and then they don't know what to do, so they just
it's like SNL sketches,
right?
Like, oh, this is so funny.
Yeah.
And what do we pull the curtain? Pull the curtain. Yeah.
Oh, just everybody clap, and then isn't that funny? Yeah. Adam and I last weekend went to see Goat, more Sony animation stuff, and they're really great. It's the story of an underdog that becomes great, and it's a lot about the other characters in it too. It's good. I don't know what else to say about it other than it's good. It's a good sports basketball about a goat thing. It's funny. There's cool action in it. The animation is neat. Beast Ball is a cool idea with different courts and the animals, and there's like, oh, you're a little animal, you can't play this game, and blah blah blah. Yeah, it was fun. It was a good time. I'm sure I'm going to watch it 48 times because Adam loved it because he plays basketball. So,
oh, nice. Yeah. I will not rush to the theater to see that one.
No, don't.
My boys have been bugging me. I want to see Goat. I want to see Hoppers. I want to see Goat. I want to see Hoppers.
Yeah.
And the other day, the girls were gone. I was like, guys, I'm going to see a movie? No, let's just chill. Okay, fine with me.
Yeah.
I'm not excited. I don't have to run to the theater to see Goat.
Right.
Next on my list, Match. Do you know what Match is? Johnny Golab last episode.
Yeah.
Said, hey, you know what you guys should do? A little pop quiz. You should see Boy Kills World. And we're like, we saw that. And he's like, you should see Starman. We're like, well, we haven't seen that. We probably will. And you should see Match, which is a Tubi original. And I went, you know what? I'm going to be a cool podcast host and I'm going to watch it. So I did. It's basically about a girl who gets catfished by the mom of a monster, like a hillbilly hunchback in Notre Dame.
Okay.
There's a couple bad things that happen in the movie. At one point...
Gotta ring the bell.
Yeah. The mom wants him to have a baby so that she can have a grandkid. So that's why she's trying to get these girls over to the house.
Uh-oh.
And in one scene...
Is this Attend the Rabbits? Like... Oh, I didn't mean to hurt her.
No.
Okay.
No. But in one scene, the mom jacks off the monster son.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
So that was one bad thing about it. And then another bad thing would be that the monster is planning on raping this girl, and she snaps a trap on the monster's wiener.
No!
And you watch that.
No, God!
And then you watch him yank on it to try to get it off.
No!
And finally gets it off. And then,
do you mean gets it off or gets it off?
nope, gets the rat chip off his wiener. His
like
monster wiener.
Oh, God.
The mom was not very good. She was a very bad actress, and it was a pretty shitty movie.
And there were commercials. That's the worst.
Oh, geez. Mr. Golab, I'm not sure I'll ever watch something you recommend again.
Please write in. We're definitely want to hear from you. But
No,
yeah.
but seriously, like, besides the really disgusting, gross stuff, which they do for shock value,
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting. It's a Tubi original horror movie. It's what you would expect. I didn't go in there thinking it was going to be good.
Yeah. Well, I'll be avoiding that like
Yeah.
the plague.
Don't bother. I jumped
Okay.
on the grenade for both of us on that
Thank
one.
you.
Is there anything else on your list?
I got one more thing.
Let's hear it.
Last night I watched F1.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Take that off your homework list.
It is an excellent movie.
Excellent.
About racing cars.
Yes, it is.
I'm not real sure why it was a Best Picture nominee. Because it was as basic as a story could be, as far as the old guy and the young kid, and then he doesn't want to listen, and he's pig-headed, and then they work together and win the day. And if that ruined that movie for you, you're an idiot. Because if you didn't see that coming in the fucking trailers, then you didn't. I don't know if you've ever seen a movie. That being said, the action is so cool. The race car stuff is so
Show
cool.
your work is so good.
And Brad Pitt, screw that dude, man.
I know.
You're 64 and you have a six-pack. You can eat. Can't you just get a damn bod like the rest of us? Why are you so damn handsome? But he was super great in it. I loved the just kind of how he acted like the cool guy that I just go and kick ass at racing cars, and
I just like racing.
and break the rules so that we can win. And even though we're not really breaking rules, but we're doing cool stuff and whatever.
That's what I said to you. It's like, it's fine. The story's fine. Everything's fine. Show your work is amazing. And I did like how they used each race to build. Brad Pitt really knows what the hell he's doing.
Yeah.
You know, to build his credibility and like the strategy plan that he had to get them there.
About any kind of racing.
Yeah.
Like whether it's he starts off at a different thing at Daytona and then ends up at this Grand Prix, and then at the end he's going to Baja to go hang out with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good movie. But again, I just didn't think that, not sure why it was Best Picture nominee, other than Brad Pitt's in it and it looks really cool. Also, the Oscars just happened, and I should probably get this out of the way. I guess that One Battle After Another is a really good movie, and I was the one person on earth that didn't like that. So
The way people talk about it, though, is it's like Jennifer Lawrence was talking like, that's the best movie I've ever seen. I don't hate it as much as you do. There's lots of it that I really like. It's just, I don't understand the hype as much as everyone
I don't
else.
either. I guess that's my problem with it, is it's a good movie, I guess, but it's not like this is the most important thing that's ever been put out, and you need to see it right now. I don't get it.
Here, you want to increase the hate? I don't think Sean Penn was that great in it.
No, and didn't even show up to get his Oscar.
Yeah, he was doing something else.
Yeah, no, he wasn't. He never shows up for that shit.
He was in Ukraine or something like that.
Yeah, he's very helpful. But I mean, like, but he never shows up to awards things.
Yeah.
He doesn't like them. So he had to smoke a lot of cigarettes. That's why he didn't come.
We talked about the Oscars too a little bit, and this is like not timely at all.
I know,
because we are recording a week after the Oscars right now, and this won't come out for a little while still. So sorry about the timeliness of this, but I told Dave it really bugs me. It's not that I need needed Timothy Chalamet to win. I love Michael B. Jordan in Sinners.
Right.
And super happy he won. What really put a bad taste in my mouth is Oscars in general, because we say Timothy Chalamet acted so well in this movie that he's predicted to win by this much percent. He makes a dumb comment, which was very stupid to say.
Right.
And now he's less of a good actor in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
That's not how it works. Yeah. It shouldn't work like that, but that's what happened. So it's like, how much weight do you put on these awards?
None.
When
I mean, it's cool that you get them or whatever. It's like anything else. It's a popularity contest and whatever. This will be controversial too, I guess. But I even looked up what Timothy Chalamet was saying about movies and ballet and all that stuff. Yeah. And I think he's kind of right. I'm not saying that
people don't care about it as much as they used to. Or
yeah,
yes.
and he didn't say it very well. He didn't articulate it very well. But I understood his sentiment. Which is that movies are vastly more popular than these other things that we spend a lot of time caring about more than this thing that everybody loves, and we're kind of letting that fall off to the wayside. And I'm sure that I said that bad too, and you can take away my Oscar if you want to, but
but I
know what you mean.
Point.
Like it's a popularity contest.
Two things else we have to mention that we watched.
Yes,
would be the trailer for In the Gray, which looks amazing. Henry Cavill
and
I always say Cavill. Henry Cavill and Jake Gyllenhaal. Yeah. Gosh, that looks really good.
It does. And
it's going to make it. It's going to be a jam.
Do you feel like this is why I think we might be in a simulation? Because movies come out that I feel like were made because I exist in this world. And that's one of them. Like,
that's so great to say that.
As much as we talk about those people and whatever, we think they're so cool. And I know, okay, they're movie stars and everybody likes them and blah, blah, blah. But also, you're in this movie now. This is what Dave and Brian love. Are you sure that you didn't just listen to an episode of Samurai Movie Jam when we should make a movie about this?
Yep.
They would like that. We would.
We will.
And we're gonna.
Hopefully we like it. Mm-hmm. And the other one, the trailer for the new Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, though. Does any part of you feel like...
nervous? Yes.
Like Marvel ended, but no one told Tom Holland?
Yeah. What do you mean Marvel ended?
Because it's like after... Endgame, it's like everything's been kind of crap. So like everyone kind of was like, oh, okay, I'm going to put that on the back shelf.
Yeah.
But the Spider-Man movies keep coming.
Well, it's Spider-Man.
Yeah.
They have to keep making Spider-Man. They will keep making Spider-Man until the wheels fall off.
Yeah.
This one, what makes me nervous about it is if they're doing the storyline that I think that they're doing, I don't like that. Because like you say in the trailer, like a spider goes through 3 stages in their life. So he's becoming more spider-like. And I hope that there isn't a part of this movie where he ends up with 6 arms. You've seen the toy in my basement where he pops 2 other sets of arms out of his side there.
I don't know if I have. That's crazy. Okay.
Yeah. But it's part of the comics. It's part of other storylines.
He can't mutate.
He fell out of a spider web in there and was like, what am I doing in here? And his eyes turned all black and whatever. I'm just wondering if that's the direction they're going. I hope they don't, or at least it's a temporary thing, but I don't know.
Let's say they don't because of love.
Well, if
let him mutate.
If the problem is solved by Mary Jane remembering him or something like that, and the power of love comes along and I don't want to be this good of a Spider-Man anymore. But it looks cool, dude.
I don't want him to lose his powers though either.
Yeah.
Like we saw that.
I think that there's also going to be some kind of entity that is flipping into different people. And that's why you see him fighting Scorpion and Punisher. And I think and then you kind of see some kind of person talking to him, and then it flips up into a guard up in the ceiling.
Yeah, I saw that. Yep.
I think that's what we're going to be dealing with.
What bad guy would that be?
I don't know. I'm not sure how they're going to do that or whatever. But
it's Bill Cosby from Ghost Dad.
That'd be great. Do you like pudding? Here I go. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be awesome. Take this drink of water. Good night.
There were other options we could have went and seen besides Project Hail Mary. Those include reminders of him. I'm going to end up watching that eventually.
I know you are because you have a wife.
I have a wife who read the book and she's actually excited to see it. The other thing that we could have saw was called Ready or Not 2, Here I Come.
It's going to be a mini. Or not a mini, but...
You glazed right over probably the best use of colon we've ever done.
Ready or not, here I come. That might be a different movie already. Ready or not, here I come.
But yeah, we should...
Takes place in a prison.
We should either mini or do a 5-minute.
Yeah, 5-minute.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'd be down with that. Let's go catch that movie.
Yeah.
We got to do it soon, though.
we got this weekend, next weekend, so we'll get it.
I love it.
We'll figure it out.
One other thing we could have saw was the pout fish. All right, thoughts after the trailer. Sorry, Nick Offerman, we're not watching that one. If you have not watched the trailer for Project Hail Mary, there's actually several of them. I managed to sneak out only seeing the first trailer.
I think I did too.
Yeah, because I went back and watched some of the other ones. Went, oh, that would have spoiled it for me. So really glad I only watched the one. This was one I did a really good job. Like a trailer came out and I was like, la 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 la.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched the trailer, we'll pause right now so you can go check it out. I sucked the air from the room, all of it, because they went Ryan Gosling, and then they went written by the same guy who did The Martian, and then they went directed by Lord and Miller.
Yeah. And then I couldn't breathe, so I was like, breathe out, Brian, breathe out. Of course. The trailer was good enough, and the subject and the pedigree of the people in it, whatever, of course you're going to see this movie. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. Old songs in the trailer, they use several. Okay, so they use an epic cover of Oasis' Champagne Supernova. Earlier teasers highlighted an epic version of Sign of the Times by Harry Styles.
Just stop your crying, it's a sign of the times.
Well, isn't that what she sings in the
Yeah,
trailer?
so I don't know if you've seen any of that. In interviews, Ryan Gosling talked about like, hey, we want you to sing this karaoke part. And she's like, okay, the only song I'll sing is Sign of the Times by Harry Styles.
We gotta get away from here.
Oh.
And he's like, oh, can you maybe find something that would be easier for us to get to use? She's like, no.
Yeah?
She's like, no, that's the only one. And Jimmy Fallon's like, well, obviously you got it. And he's like, yeah, Harry Styles is absolutely as cool as you would think he is.
Oh, yeah.
And they were able to get that song, and then they used it for marketing and stuff.
Right.
It sort of became like the anthem of the movie. Super cool. The final trailer features a remix of I Would Die For You.
Oh, really?
Ooh, even if you want me to.
That's great.
You.
And it's also appropriate in the movie, too.
My song after seeing the trailer was A Dream is a Wish Your Heart Makes.
God damn.
Because I was so excited.
Samurai Movie Jam will continue uninterrupted after these messages. Bills are paid. Let's talk movies.
Project Hail Mary, runtime 2 hours.
Are these vital?
All right, let's get in some vitals.
These are vital.
You don't like that I skipped that. Project Hail Mary, runtime 2 hours, 36 minutes. That's 100.
I wish it was 3 hours and 36
Oh, I know.
minutes.
Okay, so we have the thing where like, hey, a standard good length is 100 minutes. This was 56 minutes more than that. I don't care.
Right.
It was so great. I would have took a little more.
Yeah, but not much more. I mean, I know I said that I would take 3 hours, but it was very appropriate runtime, and it did exactly everything it needed to do in that time.
Yeah.
So,
There's actually, and I was going to say this later when we talk about story, but I feel like there's still cracks. I feel like they could have filled in more things that happened, consequences of things that happened in the movie. And, those repercussions, I would have loved to see that.
well, I wonder, because when we first started hearing about this, they were saying that the runtime was
super long.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous!
So
I wonder if there is a version out there that's like 4 hours long or something.
Oh, if they release that, I'll watch it.
Release the Rocky cut.
So part of me wants to read the book, but I don't. Now that I know the story, I don't want to sit.
Have
and read the
Ashley do
book.
it. She does that fast.
She'll read the whole damn thing. Maybe she will before she watches it, and she can tell me. I love those conversations. Okay, storyline on IMDb.
Yeah.
Science teacher Ryland Grace wakes up alone on a spaceship light years from Earth. As his memory returns, he uncovers a mission to stop a mysterious substance killing the sun and save the Earth. An unexpected friendship may be the key. All right, we need our own synopsis, and I think
Synopsis?
Yeah, I'll say it however the I want
Sure
to.
will.
Amaze.
All right, we need our own synopsis.
Synopsis.
And appropriately, I think we should do a countdown.
Okay.
Since we're talking about rockets.
Sure.
So, countdown, starting with 10 words only.
Okay. Sun is dying. Friends work on saving it. Hilarity ensues.
You got it in there. I love it. All right, now do it with 5 words.
Sun's dying. Let's fix it.
Okay, how about 2 words?
Amaze, amaze, amaze.
That's 3 words. Try again.
Oh, sorry. Amaze.
One word. That's weird to have, but
No,
that's fine.
Friendship.
All right, now only one sound that Rocky would make from his original language. That's what I would have said too.
Yeah.
Great job. Taglines: believe in the Hail Mary. Rotten Tomatoes, 95 critics. 96 audience.
Gee.
That's as of last night. IMDb, 8.5.
Great googly moogly.
Holy hell.
Probably the highest one we've covered as an IMDb score. We are going to do a little bit of better or worse for this movie. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you some movies. You're going to have to tell me whether their score on IMDb is better or worse than the 8.5 that Project Hail Mary has.
You got it.
The theme here is going to be space and aliens.
Spalians.
That's, yeah, if they got married. Number 1, this is not space or aliens, but very appropriate. Rocky
Is better.
is worse.
I got a little dick. It's pathetic.
It is an 8.1 versus the 8.5.
Dumb.
Number 2 on this list, Star Wars: Episode 4: A New Hope, which we used to know as Star Wars.
Is worse.
It is better by 0.1. It's 8.6.
Right.
We saw a trailer for the new Mandalorian and Grogu.
That looks cool. There's a
Yeah.
lot of monsters in it and stuff.
Dude, it looks so cool.
Yeah.
Here's the problem. I haven't watched most of the Star Wars stuff. I watched most of the first 3 that came out. I don't think I've ever sat down and watched them all the way through.
Wait. So you haven't even fully seen the first 3.
Star Wars. I sat down and watched it
And
all
you
the way
have
through.
seen none of the prequels, none of the sequels,
None
none of the series.
4, 5, 6 was the first ones that came out, and I said I'm going to watch all 6 of those. I'm going to start at 1, which is Jar Jar.
Oh.
That is Jar Jar Binks territory where I got so far into it, I went, this sucks. And it was really hard to get through.
Yeah.
So I think if I had to go back and do it, I would just watch 4, 5, 6 to get through those. How can I even call myself a movie lover? I haven't seen those movies. I understand. I've watched a lot of them.
Put it on the list.
My dad had it on a lot. He loves Star Wars. So then, having not watched that, I feel like it's so cumbersome now that how do I even catch up? But I guess I watched all the Predators. Next on this list, Interstellar. Is that better or worse?
Worse.
It is better. 8.7.
No, it's not.
I have to watch it again because I'm in the boat with you where I think it got hyped up too much. I watched it too late.
Yeah, maybe.
All the hype, all the whatever, and then I watched it going, this is going to be amazing. And I was like, well, I kind of figured out what was happening. I don't know.
I watched it in a weird part of life too. Maybe I should give it another shot too. I
That's-
love Matthew McConaughey, so
Say it for me one time. You make me happy.
Happy. Love you, buddy.
maybe I will.
Maybe we should
But I
joint
probably-
homework it.
No.
Give ourselves a joint homework. We'll both watch that or something.
We could do a mini jam on it.
I guess. Maybe we still won't like it.
Yuck.
Oh, well, add it to the list. Maybe we'll get it on there. Next on this list is Alien. Is that better or worse?
Better.
It's the same, you dummy. Egg on your face.
Sucks.
E.T. the Extraterrestrial.
Better.
It's worse. 7.9. You're really sucking it up today.
Crash and burn, huh, Mav?
David.
You stink.
E.T. had M&M's. This movie had Skittles.
Sour Skittles. These are my favorite Skittles.
Absolutely. So I stopped to the gas station and got us each a bag of sour Skittles.
Yeah. Stop making them for a while.
It is before noon, and I'm still drinking coffee. I can't open this
Yeah.
thing yet. I thought it would be fun to munch on them, but
no.
my palate's saying, not yet.
My mind is telling me no, but my fingers.
Last one on here is Elf, the TV show.
I'm just trying to tell you there's more than one way to skin a cat.
You've been reading my recipe book.
Worse. If you say better, I'm throwing this table.
It is worse. It's 7.4.
Hey, Willie.
What would it have been like if it was Elf instead of Rocky?
Oh, boy.
Huh?
That's so great.
And then you add a cat on the ship.
You bring any cats? I'm hungry.
There is a cat on the ship.
There is.
He's running around. You know that his ship does not look like the ship in the movie, though. What do you think Elf's ship would look like as it pulled up next to it?
Probably like your most basic spaceship, maybe even a flying saucer, just like a stupid, we haven't given this any thought whatsoever. Or like the Spaceballs caravan.
Yeah, that would be awesome. The Winnebago.
Yeah.
I picture like a hairy turd almost. Like
Oh.
the shape of a submarine. Like if you were to draw a submarine.
We all live
With the
in
windows.
a hairy submarine.
Yeah, that's exactly what I pictured in my head. Here's something interesting about the movie. Ryan Gosling's daughters, Esmeralda and Amanda, occasionally voiced Rocky for him through an earpiece on the set. And Gosling said, there are moments in the movie where I'm laughing or just kind of charmed by Rocky, and which is like, it's actually my kids talking to me, and that helped me out a ton.
That makes sense.
Right?
Yep.
And it's like, and that's partly why, because so much of it is so charming and endearing. That reds me.
Oh,
like,
sure.
That's so cool. And this is also kind of cool. The name of the main character is Ryland Grace, and the name of the ship is the Hail Mary. So it's Hail Mary full of Ryland Grace.
Did they mean to do that?
I don't know. It's Hail Mary full of grace. That's kind of cool, though. I don't know if it's intentional. All right, director. Lord and Miller.
Snake?
Yeah. Lord and Miller. Phil Lord and Christopher Miller.
There were 3 of them?
Nope. Phil Lord.
Yeah.
And Christopher Miller. I thought they directed Into the Spider-Verse. Mm-hmm. They didn't. They just produced it.
Oh.
I really thought they were directors there. More producing credits than directing, but a couple directing credits for them. Cloudy with a Chance at Meatballs.
It's good.
It is good. 21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street.
It's fine.
They're fun.
My name's Jeff.
Cloudy with a Chance at Meatballs. I heard Will Arnett talking on Smart List about how he was originally cast with Amy Poehler to be the main 2 voices in that.
Yeah.
And a test audience came, and the studio was like, no, can those 2? And it went to Bill Hader and whoever the other person was, I don't remember. But Lord and Miller were like, hey, listen, man, we'll get you back. And he really lucked out because they got him as Lego Batman.
I'm a night-stalking, crime-fighting vigilante and a heavy metal rapping machine.
Which is...
Gosh, they did Lego Batman too?
They produced Lego
Oh,
Batman.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good for you, Will Arnett. I know that sucks, but...
Were you
going that
able
way.
to eat? Did you manage?
He got a TV show out of it, the Lego thing, and they're doing another Lego Batman, I heard. These guys, though, they're attached to direct Artemis. And
What? Who's?
Artemis. It's another film adaptation of the novel written by the same guy who wrote this.
Well, I'm in.
Yeah, man, I'm in too. So writers are Andy Weir. He wrote the novel. He sold the book's film rights to Metro-Goldwyn-Mayer in early 2020 for $3 million. He wrote the novel, but Drew Goddard wrote the screenplay, and he wrote some other TV like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Angel, Alias is really what it's pronounced.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
Elias.
They're 2 different shows. So Alias is the one you know.
I always thought Elias was better than Alias. I hated Alias.
He was a Greek god of film and television. So
Of Electra.
and he wrote Lost and Daredevil, the new one. That's another one too that, like, I was just talking about that with Star Wars. It's so much Daredevil now that you're really spitting out stuff for committed fans. Because anyone who goes like, I might want to get into Daredevil goes, whoa, there's what?
Yeah.
This is still going on? He wrote Cloverfield and Cabin in the Woods.
He wrote that?
That's what it
I
says.
thought Joss Whedon wrote that.
I don't know.
Or maybe he directed it. Maybe that's something.
Maybe that's what it is. What is your favorite part of Cabin in the Woods?
The monster dump out of the elevators.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has to be, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Chris Hemsworth hitting the wall in a motorcycle is pretty great
That's
too.
pretty great too.
Yeah.
What were you first like when you watched all those monsters coming out of the elevators and stuff?
Oh, just. Oh, yes. Get him. It was so good.
What if it were you in that building as the elevators open?
Oh, no. This is terrible.
What if you acted like a monster? Because the monsters don't attack monsters, only people.
Well, I guess if I just went, let's get him, boys.
Just finding something like rub some grease on your face.
You ready? I'm ready, Big Snake. Let's go get him. Okay? I'm with you guys.
Humans suck.
Yeah. Like Bill Murray in Zombieland. Just, I don't know. Let's just dress like him and go play golf.
Yeah. Or Shaun of the Dead. They're like, all right, let's figure out how they
Yeah.
move. Let's get to the Winchester.
All right.
I'll do it on the night.
This is the night.
What is that?
What about yours? Yeah, it's pretty good.
He also wrote World War Z, The Martian, obviously, and Bad Times at
Ridgemont High.
the El Royale.
Oh, that's a movie.
Yeah. You haven't seen that one, right?
I did with you.
We saw it together. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
I loved it. I had a feeling like you hadn't seen that. We talked about that before.
We went to see it.
This is starring a guy that in school his nickname was Treble. It's Ryan Gosling.
Of course it was. You even have a cool nickname at school, you dick. Everybody says Trouble is my middle name, and now you... Oh, we just called him that because he's so handsome.
He's such a rascal.
Yeah, look at this guy. Look at his good hair and strong chin.
All right, top 3 Gosling movies or roles.
Fall Guy.
After this, you and I could both be on the beach somewhere in swimming costumes, drinking spicy margaritas, making bad decisions.
The Nice Guys.
Yes.
Anything with guy in the title. Notebook, maybe, I guess.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Mine.
I'm missing something that it would be.
I'll hit it, and you'd be like, oh, yeah, never mind.
Yep.
But too bad you got the Notebook.
Sorry.
Let's go take a nap on a bed. Fall Guy is definitely up there for me. It's probably my number 1. It's like, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Nice Guys is also on me. It has that classic Gosling scream, and I'll talk about it more later because I love it in the movie. It'll be in the extra jam because it is my favorite, funniest part of the movie, probably.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Anytime guys scream like girls.
Yep.
But in the Nice Guys, it was like,
Look, when you're talking to your doctor, just tell him you have a spiral fracture of the left radius.
No! No!
Deep breath.
and the one you're not thinking of is Crazy Stupid Love.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That is sneaky great movie.
Yeah.
The cast, the story, the characters are exactly who you want them to be. It's just, it's great.
The thing about Ryan Gosling is there's parts where he's not being his normal quirky, charming self, and then you're like, I don't like that.
Oh, no? That's one thing I like about him
Drive
in this.
And the Place Beyond the Pines and shit like
now I
that,
see what
where
you're
you're too serious. I need you to have a little joke in there or a little bit of.
I was going to ask you, like, what do you think about The Place Beyond the Pines?
I saw it once and went, no, that's not for me. I saw Drive and went, no, that's not for me. And then what was the other one?
Blade Runner 2049. You didn't even watch that one.
No, it was like Drive. It was another one of those.
Only God Forgives.
Yes, that.
Which I haven't watched that one yet.
And that's not for me either.
No, he's in Half Nelson. That's on my list to watch.
Oh, I haven't seen that either.
One that you probably forgot, and this might be in your top 3 even, is The Gray Man.
Oh, yep. What did we say for the third one?
So you've Guy Man.
Yes, Guy Man. That's who I want.
Paul Guy, Nice Guys.
Love
Gray Man. Yeah.
I love him in The Gray Man. It's so good.
Who did you double take more on because of their mustache?
Just call me a moron.
Moron.
Yes. Who did you double take
Moron
because of their mustache? Chris Evans in Gray Man or Leo at the Oscars?
Leo at the Oscars.
You think so?
Yeah.
I felt like
I liked Chris Evans' mustache.
Did you?
I didn't dislike either of them.
Yeah, they're both fine.
Yeah.
But it's like you're not used to them in mustaches. So when you saw it, you're like, well, what?
Right.
Yeah.
But it kind of gives them more of a ew.
Oh, really?
Quality, you know?
I get
your dirty
definitely
stash. Yeah.
Chris Evans.
Right.
I don't know. Leo wore it better.
Yeah,
I feel
Leo looked fine.
Not everyone wears a mustache like Steve Zahn, you know?
That's
you know who else has a really good mustache is Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Great.
Except when they computer take it out in the Justice League movie.
Definition. Computer take it out. Verb. To remove an aspect of an image or video with the aid of computer graphics.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle.
What's the best celebrity mustache ever?
Sam Elliott.
Sam Elliott's a good one. Damn. I'm going to take Tom Selleck.
Okay.
Like I said, he was in Blade Runner 2049. Did
you see that?
I did, yeah.
You like it?
It was fine. It's slow, sciencey. Very beautiful. Awesome movie to watch.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just
action-y?
Not as much as you want.
Okay. Then that's all I...
From what I remember. It was another one of those where it ended. I was like, well, I watched it.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. I probably won't watch it again. He was in La La Land. I really like that movie.
Never seen it.
Really?
Yeah.
You've never seen La La Land?
No. What would you say if I said I've never seen Evil Dead 2?
I haven't seen Evil Dead 2 yet.
I would call you a cinematic moron. I feel sorry for you. But Blade Runner 2049 and La La Land were his highest rated movies that he had done with an 8.0.
Well, it won La La Land won Oscars and stuff.
Yeah. Did you ever see Blue Valentine?
No.
Don't?
Okay.
He's amazing in it. It's acted amazing.
Yeah.
But it's depressing. It's real life couple working through
Ew.
It's so real and boring and look out your window
Okay.
instead. Lars and the Real Girl?
Nope.
Don't bother. It's more interesting than Blue Valentine.
Yeah.
He's like this kind of weirdo guy that lives in the garage apartment and orders a mannequin, basically.
Yeah.
And pretends it's his girlfriend.
Do you know what might be one of my favorite things that Ryan Gosling does is Saturday Night Live?
Yeah?
Because him on there,
I got to watch him.
he cannot keep a straight
I
face
love
to
that.
save his soul. And it's the best. I just was watching a clip yesterday where he's doing this, like, tinking the glass
Yes,
for
I
the
did see
wedding thing, and he can't hold it. I love it. It's great.
All right, we're moving on to other
Moving
people.
on.
Not that you need to talk about anybody else in this.
It was a pile of rocks.
Sandra Hüller was the head of the Petrova task force, and you might recognize her from Anatomy of a Fall.
Nope.
Did you watch that?
Nope.
I started it, and it was so slow, I didn't go back to it because I watch in chunks a lot of times.
Right.
Lionel Boyce played Carl, who was one of the government strong muscle big people.
Definition: strong muscle big people. Noun: they lift the weights and make the muscles look large and impressive to fill their shirts.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it kind of helped him for a little bit.
Yep.
You liked him.
He's good.
He was also in The Bear. Do you recognize him from
he's
The Bear?
great. Yep.
Okay, you watched
He's
that.
great in that show.
James Ortiz is he's a performer from Texas and also designs and directs puppetry for theater and opera.
As you do.
Right. He was the voice of Rocky and led a team of puppeteers to bring the character to life on set.
That's great.
And really interesting, James just told me this yesterday because I was recording for Brad Movies Rule. We did Surf Ninjas. He was saying that it wasn't going to be him, but they were doing the puppetry and him and Ryan Gosling were working together. And Ryan Gosling was just like, hey, just let this dude do it. So then he ended up doing it. Reviews.
Yeah. Sly, what's up?
Here we go. A good one from Manuel. It asserts itself as one of the most immersive and emotionally rewarding sci-fi experiences in recent cinema, joining the technical grandeur of an IMAX production with the intimacy of one of the purest friendships ever seen on screen. That's a good review. Linda says Project Hail Mary may show up on best movie lists being compared with E.T. and Close Encounters of the Third Kind. At more than 2.5 hours, Miller and Lord play the long game, but Gosling and Rocky make this fun, otherworldly buddy film.
Amaze.
A touchdown. And that pun makes sense.
Yes.
Thank you. Most of the time you're just being punny to be punny, but that actually one makes sense.
Right.
Here's a bad one from Jeff.
It's always a Jeff.
I bet you we've had more Jeffs than anything, actually.
Probably have.
The directors counter the dark storyline with shtick and schmaltz. Maybe they thought that too much angst would make this film difficult to engage with, but it ends up being too chatty, too glib, and too cutesy.
Who is this asshole? Can someone hug him? Why? What are you even talking about? You need everybody to just be like, so sad. Everything sucks. 30 years. We're all dead. Who cares?
Take the black nail polish off, bud.
Right.
All right, here's another bad one. Probably make you even more mad. From James.
It's always a James.
Sorry, James.
That James.
Ryan Gosling flies almost entirely solo in Project Hail Mary, a disappointingly derivative sci-fi mashup of Interstellar, The Martian, and Tom Hanks' desert island drama, Castaway. I almost can't even say it without laughing. This is so stupid. I just hate when people do that. I hate it.
That's the end?
That's it. Oh, Guy Alone. This is just like Castaway, right? Oh, there's a rock in it. This is just like the new Jumanji movies.
Yeah.
No, it's not the same thing because something is similar.
Yeah. Well, we've said it 1,000 times. There's no new ideas anymore. So, like, I guess the easy thing to do is to say, well, they're ripping off blank. But shut up, because it doesn't matter. All sandwiches have 2 pieces of bread in the middle. It doesn't mean that you can't have new sandwiches because they've already made a couple of them.
And then I love that he wasn't even just like this one film. He's like, this is so derivative. It's a combination of this film, this other film over here.
Because you know, all of those movies that have combined those movies already. Shut up, James.
All right, let's review this thing ourselves.
Yeah, we do that. We have a 5-point samurai scale. The first category is what's your story? And as we very succinctly did before, the story here is that the sun is dying. There's some sciencey stuff happening. We have a teacher who is a scientist, got kind of kicked out of school at one point because he had an idea. The government shows up and says, we need help saving the sun. He gets put on a spaceship, sent out to a different star that isn't dying, and meets a friend, and then they work on it.
And hilarity ensues.
The story for this is one of the best parts of it. This is very sciencey. There's a lot of science in here. There's a lot of stuff in here that is both real science and not real science, that even a dummy like me kind of could follow what was going on. So kudos to them for keeping you involved with the story. And even though you were saying some pretty complicated things here, fake and real, it's pretty simple. It's another Armageddon, like this meteor's going to smash the planet, and if we don't do something about it, everybody's going to die. So what are we going to do? Let's go get a guy, and he'll be able to help.
I would say it's not as simple as Armageddon for sure.
Oh, no. I just mean,
I do what you, I know what you
boil
mean.
it down to whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
There is much more science. They do make it
palatable.
Yep. For people like us.
Yeah.
There were some things that I left the theater going, damn, what did that mean? Damn, what did that mean? Where did these things come from? And it was a simple search, and they explained it really well. I actually understand it super well now.
Yep.
But the other thing that makes it a little more complicated than Armageddon is it tells the story from middle to end at the same time as it tells it from beginning to middle. So it's kind of shuffled in a way, and it works really well that way. I was jostled by it when it started going. I was like, oh, what? Oh, this, I didn't like it at first. Then as it went, it worked out really well.
Yeah. This is the ride that movies should be taking you on. Even if you do something like starting in the middle or starting at the end, if you can make that interesting and make you care about everything and still have new things that are coming up, that's great if you want to shuffle the cards. And this movie did it really, really good. The story was really good. And I'm not sure if they did that in the book or how that worked out because I don't read. So
I don't book.
As far as the story goes here, I'm going to give it a 8.
That's awesome.
Really good.
I liked it even more than the Martian story, and I love the Martian story.
Yeah.
I'm giving this guy a 9.
Okay. Our next category here is Did You Act Right? Yeah.
It's everything I want from Ryan Gosling. He brings it all to the table.
Yeah.
There's cool action stuff. He's quirky, nerdy. He's it's why you love Ryan Gosling.
Yeah. There's one part in here, and I think it's even in the previews, where he's wearing a sweater and he's sitting at a bar and he just leans on his arm to watch the lady sing. And I was like, I will kiss you so much. You are so goddamn sweet. Look at you.
That is my guy. You stick with Jason Momoa.
Okay, fine. Whatever. I don't care. After I boop Jason Momoa, I'm going after Ryan Gosling in this movie. He's just so goddamn charming and funny, and even by himself, talking to himself, it's fantastic.
It's so great.
And the other characters in the movie, like, who was his bodyguard friend?
Carl.
He did a great job of, like, at one part they're working together and he's funny, and he
makes Carl charming.
Right.
Because he's just giving him high fives, the way he talks to him. The whole Skittles thing.
Do we have a budget? No. But I do. And then they just got a Skittles run pretty much.
Oh, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's so good. The acting gets a 9 here from me, even if it's against a pile of rocks, which it essentially is.
Dang. I'll go 9 too. I was 8, but just talking about it here, I got excited.
Yeah, it's really good. Our next category here is Did You Show Your Work? They did.
They sure is heck did.
And this is where I guess we should talk about, we saw this at the IMAX theater close to us here.
Let me set this up. Okay. So the IMAX theater around us is inside of a mall. Mm-hmm. I got there way earlier than I thought to. I thought the movie started earlier than it did. He's like, well, I just left the house. Oh, okay, no big deal. I went to the food court to poop, and that's a nightmare.
Don't do that.
Pooping in a food court bathroom.
Oh, I thought you meant like you just went in the middle of the food court and pooped.
Oh, yeah, no. The food court bathroom inside of a mall.
So busy.
It's busy. The first one that I checked doesn't have a lock on the door. The next one, the only other one that's open, because there's other people in all these stalls, had a roll of toilet paper basically in there. And I was like, well... And then
I'll go on the floor.
I finally sit down on a toilet seat. It's so low that I need myself in the nose. It's just disgusting.
Yeah, it's bad.
Okay, so then we got into the theater, and it doesn't have the normal like recliner seats and all that stuff. The screen does not seem as big as we pictured for an IMAX movie.
Right.
And there were so many people in that theater.
It was the most people I've been in a theater with in years, I would say.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
That set up a bad experience.
Yeah.
It quickly turned into an excellent experience. The movie on that screen was much better than I anticipated from first seeing the screen.
The picture was really good and the sound was really good.
Yes. And being in such a big group of people, which at first I'm like, get away from me. But then I was just like, look at our little family here watching a movie.
Well, that's the great thing about theaters is like sometimes you have an experience. I always talk about when I went to see Dawn of the Dead in Arizona and everybody was having such a great time. And in this movie too, having other people feel the way you did and laughing and being emotional and whatever at different parts, that's what part of the fun. It's
Dude, the movie ended and there were applause.
Yeah, and I hate that.
I don't. When's the last time that happened?
Never. I mean, it's been a very long time. Some people clap. This is why I hate it. Because some people clap just because they're like, the movie's over. Okay, I get to go home now. I think people were clapping because this was so good.
It was so good. Did you show your work? Space is cool. Rocky's cool. The ship's cool. Gravity moments where it's flying around are cool. The planets are cool. Costumes are cool. Cool spinning camera work. They have this cool stuff where it's in the ship spinning and all of a sudden you see him in his classroom and he's tilted and the camera is still spinning on him while there's planets hanging from the top of his classroom. It's just really well done and they did a really great job. I liked it a lot.
Yeah. There are parts of this that there is no reference for it. So they go to different planets and there's different spectrums of light and things like that.
Yeah.
When they do that, I mean, one of the coolest parts, and I'll talk about more in the spoiler, is when they get to a different planet and then they start collecting something from that planet and the whole picture turns a different color and there's all this and Ryan Gosling is kind of sitting in the middle of it. And I don't know if it was IMAX or if it was just the movie, but it was beautiful.
Magical.
Magical.
Yeah.
And
when they're in the Petrovian line or whatever.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like little glitter. He's in that pink glitter. You can say it because it was in the trailer.
Okay.
He's like silhouetted in this pink glittery whatever. It's just gorgeous.
Yeah, it's so cool. And like I said, the IMAX thing, I'm not sure if that helped it or didn't matter or whatever. I'll never know because that's the only way I'll see it. But so good. And the thought they put into the alien's ship and the alien's suit and how they live and all that stuff was just way more thought out than this is just a person with a funny hat on, which is where like a lot of aliens go, or like people that do outer space stuff, they can only think as far as humans go. I feel like this, better than other movies, thought a little bit more outside of the box as far as what would an alien ship look like. It's not going to look like a Chevrolet with a rocket on the back.
Yeah.
It's going to have some different things and ways it's put together. Same with the suits and how Rocky gets around. They thought about it. They thought about it in a way like, we have to never have seen this before. This has to be almost completely foreign to us as far as a way to do things. And they did such a good job at that too. So 10. It's 10.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have a 9.
Okay.
I feel bad.
I feel bad. This thing's scoring out of the roof anyway.
Yeah.
Our next category here is... Did you bring the badassery?
The category here is space sci-fi, drama, sci-fi, and thriller.
Dude, this isn't a action movie. This isn't something where there's going to be a bunch of explosions or anything like that. But as far as what it was in thrilling and making you care about the situation they were in, even if it was something that they've completely made up and it was not like the sun don't die. There's no dying sun. So all the stuff that they made up for that made you care about this alien and their planet and all that other stuff. Like they just did such a good job of making you give a shit about what was happening in this world. And it was so badass. And then you add on Ryan Gosling acting his ass clean off in this and making you laugh even when it was the most emotional parts of the thing. And then when he's sad, you're very sad for him, feeling how lonely he was and all that other stuff. It's badass as hell as far as what the movie goes.
In every category.
That gets a 9.
A 9 from me too.
Yep.
My only note was super badass.
Right. Our last category here is... Did you keep your promise? Yeah, man. I was going to see this movie anyway. I didn't expect to see one of the best movies I've seen in a very long time.
Very, very long time.
I didn't expect to go in there and have it be holy crap, everybody needs to see this movie. It's fantastic. Everyone should be going to the theater right now to see this in a theater. If I've ever said this, and I've said it 1,000 times, there was ever a movie, go to the theater and see Project Hail Mary.
I'm going to take my wife.
Yeah, me too. Don't we'll make a date night. Don't be like, I'll wait till it streams because it's on Amazon. It's probably going to stream quickly because of that. Go to the theater and see this movie. If you've ever done that before. Is it perfect? No, but it's as close as it's going to get ever for me. It's 9.
My score is going to be reflected on the fact that I only watched that first trailer, so I didn't know anything more than he sees some sort of creature behind the glass.
Right.
So for me, it delivered way more than I even thought I would get.
Yeah.
And I was so pumped about this movie because I said the directors I'm excited about, the writers I'm excited about, same as Martian. And it's got Ryan Gosling, who's like my favorite.
Which is Danger.
Danger Zone.
Right.
All of those things worked out and kept their promise. I'm giving it extra credit even. I'm going 11.
Wow. Okay. Awesome.
Out of all the movies that we have reviewed, we're almost always disappointed about the shit they put in the trailer.
Yeah.
If I would have watched the other trailers, it would have got a lower score.
Yeah.
I only watched the first trailer, and it did exactly what I wanted a trailer to do.
Right.
And the movie was what I wanted.
I don't want to have people listening to this think that keeping your promise score only means did the trailer lie.
Yeah.
Because that's not what it is necessarily.
Yeah. Well, I snuck in there too while you were starting that, and I also liked the movie.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's the thing is keeping your promise just means like the promise of movies in and of themselves too, not just the tree. We've talked about this times. All right, I'm going to do some math, but it's like 158. So, do you know what time it is?
Do you know what time it is? It's math time.
Okie dokie.
All right, before we get into a final score,
yes,
most valuable.
Ryan Gosling, and it's not even close.
Yeah, thank you. The next thing we're going to do is normally this is a Would You Rather segment, but I'm switching it again to name the movie. We did this last time.
Yes,
it was pretty fun.
I want to do better. I want to do better.
Again, this is a thing we got from the Kaiser Boys. If you want to, go follow them on social. Super fun, and they do a lot of other variations of this. But we're going to start with one actor and add on actors until you can guess the movie. Really, 5 is the number you should try to get it by.
Okay.
But I have other ones, so we can keep going if we need to.
Sure.
I'm going to start with someone who was credited in this movie.
Okay.
Meryl Streep.
Who was she in this?
She was a rejected Rocky voice.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Okay.
So Meryl Streep.
I'm going to go with the obvious answer of The Devil Wears Prada.
Ooh, no, I'm sorry. That's not it. Next actor, Jude Law.
I know it's not right, but Death Becomes Her?
Sorry, it's not Death Becomes Her.
Where did you put my wife?
She's dead, sir. They took her to the morgue.
The morgue? She'll be furious.
Next actor, Catherine O'Hara, RSVP.
Please let us know if you're going to show up.
That is an inside joke. There was a girl that we knew, and when Anna Nicole Smith died, we were at the bar, and she got a round of shots, and she was like, all right, RSVP, Anna Nicole Smith.
I don't think she's coming.
Dude, we laid into her so hard.
Yeah. Oh, gosh.
Meryl Streep, Jude Law, Catherine O'Hara.
Best in Show.
I'm sorry, it's not Best in Show.
Yeah.
All right, number 4.
Yep.
Cedric the Entertainer.
What the I've seen this?
Probably.
I can't even think of anything that he's in.
But it's not that.
I got nothing.
Okay. I'll give you another one.
Okay.
Number 5.
This is 5.
Should get it.
Okay.
Jim Carrey. This one should help you.
Yeah. Jim Carrey. Jude Law. Is it Eternal Sunshine?
It is not Eternal Sunshine. I'm sorry.
Is it The Truman Show?
It is not The Truman Show. I'm sorry. Would you like some more actors?
Yeah.
I'll start naming them quicker.
Okay.
You jump in if you think you know it. Also in this, besides Meryl Streep, Jude Law, Catherine O'Hara, Cedric the Entertainer, and Jim Carrey, Craig Ferguson, Dustin Hoffman, Helena Bonham Carter. I don't know if I said that right. Jennifer Coolidge.
Is it the Grinch?
No. Louise Guzman, Billy Connolly. And that's all I've got, sir. That was 11 actors.
What is it?
The movie is Lemony Snicket's series of misfortunately long titles.
Hello, hello, hello. I am your beloved Count Olaf.
I've never seen that.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
Well, so there you go. That's why you didn't get it.
Yeah, Lemony Snicket, suck it.
Let us know how quickly you got it.
I hope you got it quick if you've seen that movie.
We already summed it up. Like, go out there to the theater and see it. Which scene would be best to draw from this movie?
Oh, jeez.
There's too many of them.
Yep.
There would be so many cool scenes to have posters of. The reason I bring up What Would Be Best to Draw is because I draw and paint movie scenes. You can check out all my stuff on BrianDrawsMovies.com. I'm on socials too. You can follow me there. When you're at BrianDrawsMovies.com, checking out mugs and prints, if you want to buy something, use the coupon code SAMURAI. You'll get 25% off. That's a pretty good deal. We do have merch too. So Dave's wearing one of these things. We don't have that exact 3/4 length.
Can't have this.
It's a Dave exclusive. If you want to check out the merch, go to badmoviesrule.com, click on other shows, click on Samurai Movie Jam, and there's a button on that page. Hey, let's get a final score before we get into some randomness.
The final score for Project Hail Mary is a whopping 92.
Sheesh.
Sheesh is right.
I'm glad.
I'm glad too because it deserves it. Nobody's even close to that.
No way.
Except for Mission Impossible got an 81. Superman still isn't on here, but I think that ended up with an 82 or something like that. But yeah, everything else is in the 70s, 80s. Nothing gets close to this. This eats everything's lunch, and it should.
And it should.
It's the best thing I've seen in a
It took its lunch money,
right?
Bought its own lunch,
right?
Ate it.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, time for some randomness.
Okay.
So this was a suggestion that someone tossed out. They wanted to know, if you could have dessert with a celebrity, who would it be and what would you eat?
Yep.
Okay, so we tossed this out last episode. We got some responses over social, over emails, and I even just messaged some friends like, hey, give me some answers. So here is what we've got. I'm going to give mine first, okay? You can give yours last.
Yep.
Mine's going to be buttered pecan in a waffle cone with Zach Galifianakis.
All right.
But I'm going to make him interview me between two ferns style.
Perfect.
I just think it'd be real fun.
That would be fun.
We'll just both be licking some butter pecan, and he's going to make me feel like shit. Lord V from Southern P, that's the guy who suggested this.
Yep.
His answer is, drum roll, peanut butter ripple with Jason Momoa. And I think it will melt before he even licks it. He's such a charming man.
Yeah.
Charming human.
Right.
My wife said chocolate cake with Paul Rudd.
Want chocolat together? I mean chocolate? Chocolat. Chocolate with Johnny Depp. Chocolat. You're not French, Pete. It's called chocolate.
Hav.
Hey, look at that guy.
Hey, Hav. He said, and I'm like very proud of this answer. He really overthinks. Dave says everything. I think he overthought this, but he knocked it out of the park. He's going Arnold.
Yeah.
While eating a Ziggy Piggy.
Oh.
Eat the pig, ziggy, 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 zing. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
That's so funny. I almost forgot about that. And he said that. I was like, what is... Josh A says Conan O'Brien and carrot cake.
Okay.
How
is it
quickly?
just 'cause orange?
Maybe. How quickly does he rub it on his nipples?
Oh, geez. It won't burn him, so he might not.
All right. Josh Z. I actually got audio.
I would want to eat an ice cream drumstick with Ryan Gosling. I think he's hilarious, and he's like taking over for the Harrison Ford stuff. He's funny, and I think he's a pretty straight shooting dude. And nobody can look serious when they're eating an ice cream drumstick. And we're eating that thing all the way to the bottom, buddy.
Yeah, dang.
I'm pretty sure he was high.
Mean a drumstick made out of ice cream or like the drumstick ice cream?
The ice cream. Drumstick treats. Gotcha. Jesus Hetfield. He says cookies with Metallica guitarist Kirk Hammett. I did just say celebrity, so
yeah,
that works. Jeff Dynamite.
Oh, cool. He showed up. I love it.
He said, and it's just like the perfect Jeff Dynamite.
Say it like he would say it.
Dude, I'd totally have Rick Moranis and eat Jello pudding pops.
Eat the marshmallow off the marshmallow, man.
Katie C. wrote in, we all know I'd love to sit down with Eric Church, but that's at a dive bar with whiskey. Lots to discuss. But dessert answer is Julia Roberts, and she will be very disappointed in the selection, but I love a good brownie.
Oh, okay. Why would she hate that?
I don't know. What's wrong with good brownie?
It's a brownie.
Garbage Man Mike. I'd want to have dessert with the Three Stooges at a formal dinner, and I'd have banana cream pie.
Okay. So that we can do an episode?
See what he did?
I get it.
Next is from You Can't Spell Ginger Without Greg.
Hey, it's Rowdy Piper.
Yeah. A War Machine ice cream cake with Terrence Howard, if a live celeb. Any celeb in history? Gene Wilder apparently loves strudel, and he's awesome.
Yeah. Terrence Howard, that's going to be a rough day. You're going to have some weird conversations with that dude, that's for sure.
I got one more from a listener here.
Okay.
It's Dana Noah, and she says, Leonardo, obviously.
The Ninja Turtle?
DiCaprio, obviously. And what is the most sexual dessert? And what takes the longest to eat? Everlasting Gobstopper. And I said, what, you'll share it? She goes, no, I will not be eating, obviously. I'm being a perv and just watching him eat while he stares at me with his eyes and one piece of hair falls out of place and just hangs there. Dodoy. That's what she texted me.
Let me reenact it for you. You like that? Don't you die on me. Dodoy. My answer is a piece of apple pie with vanilla ice cream with Chris Evans.
Wow, why Chris Evans?
Because he's Captain America, man.
American
and
dessert.
he seems like a cool dude that I would want to sit down and, just shoot the shit with. And let's eat some pie and talk about superheroes and the Gray Man and all the cool stuff he's done.
And he does seem just like a normal, good dude, right?
Seems like a normal dude that you'd want to hang out with. So.
He tells stories about talking to his mom and stuff like that.
Yeah. How did it feel to hold a helicopter back from taking off? Was that hard?
How long did you train on holding helicopters?
When I did it, it wasn't very hard. But how was it hard for you?
Was it hard fighting your clone in that movie? All right, it's time for some emails, Dave.
It's the email. What? The email.
Yeah, man.
I know we got a few of them here.
We got a few. Our first one here is from Adam Lofton. It says, "Her guys, I'm still listening to you two hilarious guys, but Brian, can I request a drawing? Could you do Ghostface from Scream asking what's your favorite scary movie? But a movie you guys should check out because I think it's a hidden gem is Drive with Ryan Gosling."
I do want to give Drive another shot.
Yeah.
Because I also think that, talking about drawing, I do think there's some such cool shots in that movie.
I think there would be cool things.
But I haven't done it because I didn't love the movie the first time I watched it. But everyone talks about that movie so much.
I know.
It's really weird and random about how life just works in weird ways, because I just sent you a message like 2 weeks ago that I was like, I feel like I got to give Drive another chance because everyone talks about it. And then all this time, Drive is coming in my face.
Living in a simulation, man.
It's weird. But we're going to cut to Consider the Source because Adam also submitted one of those.
Okay.
He says, "Hey guys, so I have a Class A CDL. I was towing and loved it, but then got fired from it. So now I'm over the road and I hate it.
The road is f***ing hard. The road is f***ing tough.
I'm on Indeed all the time looking for other jobs, but they either don't pay great or it's another road job. Just love your show. You make my days go smoother. Just want some advice on what to do. Sorry, your buddy, Adam Lofton, sent from my iPhone."
Nice. I have the answer for this.
Perfect. First of all, don't say sorry, Adam.
Yeah.
That's what Consider the Source is for.
Right. That's what we're here for.
This part of the episode, anybody can send in a question and we'll give you some advice.
Yeah.
Okay? Just consider the source.
Just got to consider the source.
All right. What's your answer here,
My
David?
answer is, I don't know how you get this done. I don't know if you need to buy a truck or how you get this done. But if you're over the road, you get a truck and paint it like Optimus Prime.
Okay.
And then as you're traveling the country, you're going to pull into gas stations and kids are going to lose their mind. And they're going to want to take pictures with this truck. And they're going to be so much happiness in those kids' faces that it's going to make every single stop that you make and every picture or every kid that goes, "Oh, is that Optimus Prime?" And you can be like, "It is. Don't wake him up. He's sleeping right now."
Yeah.
All of that would make your every drive worth it, and you would have much better days.
A new appreciation for the road.
Appreciation for the road and for the joy of just being around people.
Do it for the kids.
Do it for the children.
I believe the children are our future.
Make the kids smile. If you did paint it like Optimus Prime, then you have to have your horn be like, "Roll out." And then when you pull that thing,
that would be cool.
Roll out. So this is very Transformer based, but I think it would make you happy.
Transformers tend to be the answer for lots of things.
Yeah. If it could turn into a Transformer, then it would be better, is the answer to most questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, that's Dave's answer, but
consider the source. Of course.
Another email?
The next one here is from Lord V. It says, "Hello, Master Samurais of the Jam. It is I, Lord V, from Southern P, Pennsylvania. I enjoyed the read you gave my last email. I didn't know you had the bard skills of a flutist with your whistle. Now comes the $1 billion question. What is both of the Master's favored samurai movie of all time? I will now disappear to my dark dimension till next future talk. Lord V."
It's impossible to pick a favorite movie of all time.
Samurai movie.
Oh, okay. You don't think he was just putting that there as like a...
Oh, as
when I say
the
movie,
samurais.
I'm saying...
I was thinking samurai movie of all time. So I thought of a couple of those. But
let's hear yours.
Seven Samurai is really old, but really great. It started a genre pretty much. The Magnificent Seven, all that stuff. Like, it's a great movie. It's a great samurai movie. The director is super famous. I can't think of his name right now, but he's a big deal. Another one of my favorite samurai movies is The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise.
Oh, nice.
It's also sneaky good. Like, you don't think that it's going to be that great. Okay, Tom Cruise becomes a samurai. It's Dance with Wolves, but with samurai. Yes, it is. And it's fantastic. So shut up. But yeah, just thinking of it off the top of my head, those are two of my favorite samurai movies for sure.
Mine is definitely Kung Pao Enter the Fist.
It's not a samurai movie.
Shut up.
When you girls are done kissing, I've got some ass kicking for you.
But I love it.
Thanks. Should we turn in some homework?
Yeah, let's turn in our homework. Oh boy.
Do you want to go first or should I go first? I'll go first because mine's positive.
Okay.
I had a few good men.
Yeah.
I'll give the grade right away because it was great. This thing gets an A- from me.
Yeah, dude.
It's almost a perfect score. I didn't know this was a Rob Reiner film, RSVP. Nicholson is...
Passing.
Yeah, the passing 32. Nicholson is great in this movie. He's in it way less than I anticipated. That whole, like, I deserve some courtesy speech.
You see, Danny, I can deal with the bullets and the bombs and the blood. I don't want money and I don't want medals. What I do want is for you to stand there in that white uniform and with your Harvard mouth extend me some courtesy.
Is so badass.
You want me on that wall. You need me on that wall.
Jeez.
Yeah.
When you watch these courtroom scenes, the lawyers playing dumb bit, I mean, as a juror, do you just kind of get pissed? Like, don't talk to me like that.
Yeah.
When they do it here the most, it's like, all right, I want you to hold this book and now turn to the page about code reds. There is no code reds. Oh, so you're telling me that inside this book, there's nothing about code reds? What if people talked like that? Like, try talking to your wife like that. There's no way.
No.
People, you sound like a conceited asshole.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're telling me that you pulled the strings of the garbage bag up, but couldn't get it out of the bucket and to the garbage outside?
Why is that? One thing that drives me nuts when I'm talking to people or we're having a discussion about something, not an argument, but let's say that you're on two sides of something and that person just starts creating a hypothetical situation just to make their point.
Yes.
Like, I don't like carrots. Well, what if you were on an island that only had carrots on it? Would you eat them or not? Well, yes. Idiot. I guess if all I had to eat was carrots, I would figure out a way. But that's not really what we're talking about, is it? So that's not really
So
what it
pass
is.
the mashed potatoes and shut your mouth.
Yeah. So if you want to win the argument, I guess you can hypothetical your way into anything, right?
Tom Cruise's game show, Drunken Rant, is really well done.
Yeah.
He acts excellent in this movie. Mm-hmm. I feel like 10 years ago, and we've brought this up before, I feel like 10 years ago, it was not cool to like Tom Cruise.
Right. It wasn't.
Yeah.
Because he was a goofball jumping on couches and being a weirdo.
But tell me the bad Tom Cruise movie.
Can't.
You
Except for,
can't.
like, Eyes Wide Shut and stuff. But people think that's...
Still, there's a lot of people who do like that movie. And I wouldn't say it's a bad movie. I just don't particularly care for that movie.
Right.
I have always liked him. And I heard someone say once that he's the biggest movie star ever.
For sure.
And I'm not saying he's the best actor, but I agree with that.
Yeah.
In terms of a movie star, who else do you see doing that stuff?
No.
He's a robot. Yeah, Ash and I were both hooked on this movie. It was so good. There were so many people in it. Cuba Gooding Jr. pops in, and then I'm like, leave and don't come back. That would just be amazing. He's in this for 2 minutes?
Yeah.
What? I was really, really into it. I really enjoyed it. A-. Thanks for making me watch that.
Yeah, you got it, dude. Well, I had a different experience. My homework was Gentlemen Broncos. I guess my first question I want to ask you about this is, do you like this movie?
It's so strange. No, I did watch it again for this.
Okay.
Because I wanted to be able to understand the references and have it fresh in my brain. I liked it better the second time.
Okay.
But
well, I guess that is what I'm going to say about it is maybe if I watch this 2 to 3 more times, I might like it. But first viewing, I was pretty off-put by a lot of the stuff that happened in it. Like, they show this diorama of these creepy-ass dolls that never goes anywhere, really. It's just like, this is spooky, right? You have to look at that. Enjoy that. And then that hand massage scene in the bus. You need to go to jail. What the? Aren't these supposed to be children? And there he's massaging her hand, and then that creepy ass Lonnie like just going in her ear.
Oh, dude, lotion in general just grosses me out.
I was sitting on my couch going, oh, what are you doing? Don't. It was so awful. And Lonnie, first, okay, the main kid, how does he look like such an old man sometimes? Yeah. Sometimes when he's eating his jar of cream, whatever that is, he's just sitting there like, I like wearing my dad's clothes. And his mom, she's pretty on brand for her. She
Jennifer
acts
Coolidge.
weird. Yeah. Is $4 enough? Pulls the money away from him. But that Lonnie dude, the Pedro of this movie.
Yes. He's in Nacho Libre.
Great.
Sure.
He made me want to shower. Everything he was in, he was so creepy in his hair. And then when he was just gross. I got the ick, as the kids say. And then, as if I couldn't get any more grossed out, puke kiss happens.
Oh, gross.
Why? Why? He throws up and she decides now. Puke on his face. I'll kiss him now. What are we doing? It gets a D from Dave.
Okay.
For disgusting.
You have to discuss Jermaine and you have to discuss Sam Rockwell.
Okay, I'm going to.
Okay, good. I thought you were wrapping up.
No, they were both great. But also, part of it felt like Sam Rockwell is Sam Rockwelling, and it's fine. But the story part, I guess, like felt, are we just being gross for gross sake here? Like gonads and whatever.
Yeah.
I wish that stuff would have been cooler as far as more actiony and like more of like a kid's adventure story, not like a, how weird is this kid that he's deciding to cut out gonads and that, and then is this your pudding and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. That stuff was just kind of weird. Jermaine was super funny and whatever. He kind of reminded me of the guy in Harold and the Purple Crayon, though.
Yes, it was like almost the same character.
Yeah, it was.
I actually got the endings mixed up a little bit.
Yeah,
when I was just recalling the movie, yeah, I actually got a little bit mixed up. Like, oh yeah, that's right. It's actually he's just stole the story, and the story's different. Nothing at the end where he's actually in trouble.
Yeah, and I wanted to see more of. It was kind of jarring the switch between Sam Rockwell as guy with the beard, and then all of a sudden he's just like fabulous. But when he's like floating around from the yeast patty and like that was funny. Like Napoleon Dynamite, I feel like you have to watch this 2 or 3 times,
I was
and
just
then all of a
gonna
sudden
say
it starts to endear itself to you, and then you start to like it. I feel like Napoleon Dynamite I thought was funny when I first saw it.
Not me.
Oh no,
I felt ick.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
I watched it. I was like, oh, what did I just watch? Then
Was this before that?
No, it's after.
Oh, it was.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
So then you watch it again and you go, oh, gosh, that's kind of funny. Same way with the gonads and all that crap. The first watch, I was like, I don't know, that's whatever. And then the second time watching it and Sam Rockwell's doing it and all that, I found it much more pleasurable.
Yeah. Well, maybe I need to watch this again and
don't.
Well, I might, I guess, if it's on or something.
Yeah.
Or if I just want to like, you ever seen this? I might do that. But as it sits, it was kind of like I don't.
Almost all of Jared Hess is kind of like that. It's like weird thrift store. Like when you go in a thrift store, the way it smells and everything.
Yes, that is the smell in my nose. But then covered blow dart.
Yes,
gunfight. What? What are we doing? What's going on? You're not into my mom, so now we're having a gunfight with covered blow darts?
I mean, if you even said these things to somebody, like,
I know.
I just watched a movie where the gonads and the covered blow dart and
puke kiss, hand massage, whatever. They'd think you were a freak watching some kind of porn or something. They wouldn't think that this is a movie that you can see that famous people are in. It was something, man. But as it sits, it's a D. The score might go up more. I'm sorry if you love this movie. I just was more like...
Our episode on The Bride came out today.
Yeah.
And their first comment is, I love Gentlemen's Broncos.
Well, to you, sir. I apologize. Because
he will have the first comment on this one as well.
Yeah, you're going to be the first one that said, you're full of shit. And I may be, but yeah, wasn't my favorite thing I've ever seen. So, what is my homework for next week?
Well, I had other ideas, but I'm going to give you La La Land.
Oh, okay.
Because you just mentioned you haven't seen it. We're on a Ryan Gosling kick.
I guess so. Excited to watch that. I'm going to give you, because the people have said that you should see this, is Time Cop.
Oh, yeah, great. I'm down. Are you so mad I get to watch all these fun movies?
Kind of.
And you've already seen everything, so I'm like, I don't know. How about Gentlemen Broncos?
Here's this weird barf movie with hand massages. Do you like that? Can I buy tampons? Can I borrow money for tampons?
And then she goes back with all the snacks and all that stuff.
And that's kind of funny, I guess. You can see it coming a mile away. But like him making Kool-Aid and trying to dump in the popcorn ball thing, where I made you a birthday cake. Here it is. Smashes it into the bars of the jail. All this stuff was just, like I said, maybe it's because I didn't watch it enough. No, it's dumb. It's gross. I don't like it. I don't care.
You don't have to.
I don't have to like it just because someone else did.
All right, we both got homework.
Amaze.
Up next for our next episodes, you're going to get a mini of K-pop Demon Hunters.
Gonna be good.
Yeah, it's about time. Dave's been talking about this forever.
Yep, it's been Laura on the podcast.
Finally gets to gush about it. And our next full jam of a recent movie will be They Will Kill You, which I'm excited to get to the theater and see.
Yes, sir. I
have a good feeling that on They Will Kill You, we're going to do a 5-minuter of Ready or Not to :
Here I come. Ready or not, : here I come. You can't hide. Song. It should probably be my button. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us here. Head out to Extra Jam on the BMR Patreon. Reach out to us at samuraimoviejam@gmail.com. Socials, like, comment, subscribe, all that nonsense.
If you already do, get a friend too. That would be great. Help us grow.
And yeah, we will see you on the next one.
Woohoo!
Amaze.
Okay, bye. Can't wait to put KFC on my seat.